Okay, how's it going, Anthopants? We're on day 103 of the Blaze No Death Mania Challenge. Day 103. So we've been at it for 103 days. Okay, no big deal. Oh, was practicing 8 today. I'll usually run 8 elevator, a couple times, just to make sure like I can get through it. Chief, how's it going? Thank you for the good luck. Yeah. So, ran 8 elevator, I think like twice. I think my first time running it, I biffed it during practice. Got through it the second time, which was good. So, elevating that practice, yeah, well, I mean, there's always an elevator involved in the practice. That's the crazy thing about it. Yeah, then I'll practice the Mr. X fight, and I'll usually start it from like the top of the elevator. So I'll fight the little guys, I'll fight through Shiva, because the timer's like also a factor. Finally play Streets Fight 1. Mr. Excuse me, how's it going? I jump in like as soon as I can. Yeah, as soon as I start the stream, I jump in and get a run going. Because it's just stage 1. This isn't the super exciting stuff yet. The elevator was such a joke compared to the other game. Yeah, the Streets Rage 1 elevator is kind of... Yeah, you're basically just throwing guys off the edge the whole time. I mean, it's a good one, though. It's fun. How's it going, Rod Armor? Oh my gosh. No Rod Armor. Oh my gosh. Too soon, Rod Armor. Too soon. Beat 'em up, Tom. How's it going? The Rusty Pants Day. Yeah. Is that what my Mondays are for me? Soj King, thank you for the 104-bit Soj King in honor of tomorrow's stream of 104. I'm pretty sure we're on 103. I think it's day 103. I'm pretty sure. It's I'm not even sure, but I'm pretty sure it's day 103. Unless I'm wrong. What? Rod stop. Thank you, Switch King, for the 100 bits. And we're also... I'm gonna have to lower my volume just a tiny bit. This whole two-hand thing just doesn't work for me. I really do need a third hand. I'm sure there's people out there who get along just fine with the 2 hands, but for me, I really am like at that point where I'm like, oh, I need a third hand here. This 2-hand thing, like, I just need like, I don't need like a good third hand either. It could just be a little, just a little half-working guy. But yeah, still waiting for the third hand. I need to start inventing that. I think it was a miscalculation, Soach King. You're making me wonder now if I have it wrong, but yeah. But I have it on like a little, you know, notepad document on what like the last day was and what the next day is. Anyway, so unless I accidentally didn't update it. So yeah, so what I'm trying to say is I'll never forgive you for this, ever. It's Etsy, how's it going? I did watch a movie yesterday. I'm wondering it, yeah. Did you see, yeah, you noticing it there? Beat 'em up, Tom? Are we noticing it? Yeah, I did watch a movie yesterday. You can't see your previous cheers. Yeah, I think I can probably go back and I'll have to go back and look at it, look at the previous cheers and see what it was that you gave. But sometimes you do multiple cheers though. That's the thing too, Soach King. You know, so just saying. Can she get to it? No. Let's see. Okay. Oh, it was 102. Yeah. Yeah, you did a 102 last time. I'll just wait for Barbin. How's it going, Clogger TV? Yeah, it'd be nice. It's gonna happen. That's the whole thing. It is gonna happen. I don't really have any doubts that it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. Oh, the question is when. You know, when is it gonna happen is the real question. But yeah, it could be tonight. That's not bad. I wonder what my time is on top when I actually go through the Barbin fight. It's an old strat that I rarely use because you have to wait, you know, like a whole 20 seconds of in-game time for him to come out. And I'd rather just bum rush and, you know, get to it than wait around. So, it's, yeah. Hey, anyway. Funny, some people are like, why don't you just like wait for Barbin and then you fight Barbin by himself, you have to go through all the trouble, you know. I'm like, because I don't want to wait. Because I'm gonna get bored if I have to wait 20 seconds. The thing I like about this game is like you're always on the move. There's no cutscenes, there's no like load times. Like the longest you wait is just like between scene transitions and between like you know, levels. Well, like beating one level to the next, and that's like an extremely short amount of time compared to most games. Did I say how do you icy manicotti? I don't know if I did. But yeah. Well, Barbin can go into like block mode, so sometimes Barbin's in block mode. Like a really heavy block mode when you first jump in. And sometimes he's not. But then also you can trigger him to block as well. So a lot of times if you're playing with Max and you like give him a punch and then you wait like a second, right before like Barbin starts punching, you can actually do Thunder Tackle and trigger like Barbin to block. But even that isn't like 100% consistent. Barbin kind of blocks when he feels like it. Noisy boy, how's it going? You played this game since the 4th grade and you never knew that you could just wait and, yeah, Barbin would just, yeah, come out all on his own. Yeah. Well, if you're fighting, like, the little guys, even if you're moving forward and you fight the guys, then you're just waiting for the guys in back to start coming up, and you don't actually trigger boss. Barbin gets triggered at the 80-second mark. So the little... that in-game timer is going to tell you. Yeah, so people just were like, well, if we don't ever go forward, we never get little guys popping, because you actually trigger the little guys to pop by moving forward. So don't trigger the little guys to pop, and Barbin will pop all by himself. Mm-hmm. What movie did I watch yesterday? I did watch a movie yesterday. I want to see if people can figure it out. Did you watch all 1,000 episodes of One Piece yesterday? That's exactly what I did, Soj King. Yeah. Now I know all about One Pick. It's One Piece, Anthony. Oh. I know about all the characters. There's Squiggly Joe. There's SpongeBob Round Pants. There's Billy Ray Cyrus. Am I getting any of these right? Kung Fu Panda 3. No. No. There's a clue in there for there's a clue in there for the people who are subbed. I think there's a clue in there for every did I actually do Can we get a hint what decade? Early 2000s. Yeah, exactly, Velvet. Who do you think you are? Get back to work, you punk. Yes. Oh my gosh. My exact sentiment. Oh. Dude, yeah, Soj King is throwing them up. He's throwing them up, but no one is figuring it out. That's the new, those are the new emotes that Soj King just threw up. Genre comedy, teen comedy. I'll even give you the region. It's a British film. I watched the British film. Yes. Yeah, dude, you got it. Beat him up, Tom. Yeah. Yeah, I watched Kevin and Perry go large. That's what I watched, as per the suggestions. Oh, jeez. But yeah, that's what the that's where the emote's from. It's a picture of Kevin. So there's an emote of Kevin for everyone, and then there's a GIF of Kevin for the GIF people. Yeah, now you have to watch it. It's like, it's one of those things, if you like dumb teen comedies with like stupid humor, you know, you're gonna love it. I loved it. I thought it was great. Oh, jeez. Well, yeah, well, Well, I was asking people for movie suggestions, and then people were like, "Do you watch British films?" I'm like, "Well, give me some. Give me the British films." And like, you know, I've seen quite a few of them, so it's not like. And that was one that like I hadn't heard of. So I gave it a shot. If the crazy thing is like I'll usually go on IMDb and look at like what's the rating of this movie because it gives me an idea like what I can expect. It's like that movie is like a 5 point something, 5.7 or you know like not good. Normally I wouldn't even watch a movie if it was rated that low, you know, because I would just assume like all right, this isn't gonna be good. But I gotta tell you, IMDb people are wrong. Like I don't know who was watching this or what they thought they were gonna get, but is it like super bad? No, it's more like Monty Python meets American Pie. That's what it's more like. You have to like read the description. It's about two teenagers, you know, two teenage boys, okay? Both of the teenage boys are played by adults. One of the adults is a man. The other adult is a woman. So there's an adult woman playing a teenage boy, right? And it's the most accurate movie I've ever seen on what it feels like to be a teenage boy. I'm like, this is exactly it. This is exactly what it's like. Not what it's like, but what it feels like. It's so accurate. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I know. Well, if someone gives me like a suggestion where they're like, "Okay, watch this," like, you know, because they think I'll like it, I'll go for it. No matter what the rating is, because IMDb can get it wrong. Like the audience, if you're not expecting a horror film and you get like a horror film, like some slasher film, you're gonna hate it. You know. And like, so I get that, and I think that's the issue with a lot of movies, where like when there's extreme genre movies. Yeah. Oh man, I don't want to give anything away because I'm really hoping people watch it, and it just becomes like the community movie. Oh yeah. There was a lot of scenes I was just cracking up at, but yeah, it is a like turn your brain off movie. It's not highbrow cinema, you know. Oh, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like the funny thing about movies too is like there's this one funny story that my dad tells where he was talking to some guy and the guy was kind of like downplaying like comics and like how, you know, like comics aren't like great literature, and my dad was like, no, like I kind of think they are actually. And the guy was like, I mean, they're not like Moby Dick or something like that. And my dad's like, have you read Moby Dick? And I'm like, no. And my dad's like, well, I've read both comics and Moby Dick, and I can tell you, like, there are some comics that like rival even that. It's just it's obviously like a different format, but I just thought that was so funny. The example the guy uses, he hasn't even read the book, you know. Oh. But anyway, movies are kind of like that too, where people are just like, oh, that was a stupid movie, and you know, it's not like this. I'm like, well, have you watched like some of the great films? Probably not. So, and what I'm trying to say is Kevin and Perry Go Large is one of the great films. I've seen Shaun of the Dead, yeah. I mean, the reason... Well, here's the whole thing people need to understand, too. Like, before TV and all this other stuff that came out, right? And you're, like, working on the farm, okay? And you're an avid reader, your parents would get mad at you for reading so much. Because they're worried like you're just going to be living in like a fantasy world your whole life and you're never going to really like mature, and like these are like actual real things that people would deal with. It wasn't like nowadays if you like your kid's a reader, you know, or if you're reading, everyone's like super happy about it. But back in the day, like people would read just like for, you know, because it's fun and it's an escape and it's entertainment, and it was seen that way. It wasn't seen as like, oh, you're reading a lot, you're going to become, you know, it was just like you're wasting your time on these books when you should be like milking the cow. So yeah, it's never going to change. There's always going to be some new thing. And everyone's gonna think like that's you know, brain rot, and you can't get away from it. But like it's the same thing with video games. You know, you can play video games just to relax and zone out, and you're not building anything, and that's all you're doing, and that's fine. Or you can play video games and be like have an intention about it and build yourself up and build skills that'll actually carry over into other things. It just depends on what you're doing with it. Can't even know how it goes. Nowadays, imagine kids being able to read. Yeah, now we're just trying to maintain reading, period, for children. We just want children to be able to actually read at all. But yeah, reading is, I mean, if you actually look through history and find out like how rare it was that people were able to read, and how subjugated people who couldn't read were, yeah, you'd make for dang sure that you could read. Like, that you were just at least proficient at reading if you actually like looked into the history of it. Flower Fairy Frogs, how's it going? Yeah. What's up, X Alex? How's it going? Some old school stuff within comic books are candy for the brain. Yeah, I mean, when like comic books were originally coming out, they were just kind of like more for children. And then people just don't ever like get to the point where they understand that things have evolved. It's not like, you know, like they're not just making these things for 10-year-olds anymore, you know. But yeah, like video games are the same way, where it's like people still think, because they just don't know any better, that like, oh, video games are just, you know, something for 5-year-olds. And it's like, well, no, that's not what they are. That's not what they're doing. I mean, movies could be the same thing too. I mean, if you're watching the old school like serials and stuff like that, like the Captain America serials, or, you know, Tarzan and those movies, you could be like, okay, these are like kind of movies for like more for children or more for kids. But then there's also movies that aren't necessarily just for children, you know, that are actually like intelligent and make you think, and yeah, there's just all sorts of things. I mean, if you watch enough movies, you'll actually get a decent sense of history. Not correct history, of course, but a decent sense of like history and time periods and when this stuff happened and when that stuff happened. It's all exaggerated and incorrect, but it's better than not having it. Yeah, I like documentaries. Ali G in the house, yeah, with Sacha Baron Cohen. I've seen a little bit of that. I don't know if, like, are you talking about like, is there a movie or something like that, or? Oh my gosh, Rod Armor, you were a video game tester? Yeah. What was that like? Was that like the most unfun thing in the world? Yeah, I don't know. I think the addiction is escapism, and that's actually the thing that people need to address. It's not the video games themselves. It's sort of like it's anytime you're dealing with something and your cure is not dealing with the thing but doing something else instead. But I mean, you can have that problem with like if every time you're having a bad day you go on a hike, that's not a good way of dealing with your bad day. Unless while on the hike you're dealing with why you're having the bad day. Do you know what I mean? Just because it's like healthy exercise doesn't mean you're actually dealing with your problem. Because then all that's going to happen is like now every time you have a bad day you need to go on more and more hikes. Until like the hikes just don't actually solve the problem either, because you can't go on enough hikes to fix the problem. You test for Bungie? Oh, nice. It's an experience? Yeah. Is it like an experience you can't talk about, or don't talk about it if it gets you into trouble? But 16 hours. Oh my gosh, left under our desks. Yes, and tested for another 6 hours because of the deadline. Yeah. Yes. I know. Hike maxing the depression away, yeah. That's just, yep. Alright. How's it going, Tokyo? How's it going for me? What's up, Fox Zero? Hmm. What's up with Cloud? When am I going to visit the UK? They won't let me in the UK. Are you serious? I come over to the UK, I take over the whole place. You know what I mean? You put one American like me in another country, guess what? Guess what happens? Instant king. I think we need to make this man king of the country. Gosh. Capital idea. Too good looking for the UK. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I know. I'm telling. I got a dog called Rusty. Yeah, just be watching Kevin and Barry. I get a dog called Rusty, and then I'd find some friend whose name also is Rusty so that I can make fun of him. You have a dog's name, Rusty. A dog's name. Stradivarius, how's it going? On a scale of 1 to sober, one being not sober and sober being sober, how sober are you, Stradivarius? Just so we have an idea. Eating crumpets, drinking tea? Yo, never. Never. I'm not actually a... I don't mind tea so much, but I'm not a huge fan of drinking tea. Wait 30 seconds, yeah. 8? What? I don't understand this rating scale. That's how we do it. Oh man. Oh, I'm happy I got through 4. That's always nice. Let's see what 5 and 6 looks like. Man, Blaze is really fun when you can just forward special spam. Ooh. You're British and you hate that stuff? You don't like tea and crumpets? What? Is that even like a thing? Can you even do that? Yeah, weirdly enough, you get ninjas in 3, but you don't get any ninjas on 4. This is kind of weird. But then you get samurai on 2, but you don't get any samurai on 3. Oh, then here on 5 you get them both, but in different areas. And the same thing on 6, you get them both, but in different areas. And on 7, they put them together. And it's the worst thing ever. You're an American and you find baseball boring? Yeah. Yeah, baseball, it's kind of like, I understand why people find it boring. Yeah. But it's got some really fun stuff in it. And it's a very, like, tense sport, too. It's like, when you got, like, your pitcher's up, you gotta, like, get, you know, 3 strikes. You just gotta strike the guy out. That's it. Like, 3 pitches. It's really, really intense. Just watching, like, every single pitch. Every pitch matters. And then, like, when it's the other way around, where it's like, okay, you're losing, your guy's up, he's the last guy, all they gotta do is strike your guy out, and now your guy can hit a home run, or, like, and end the game. And it's just super, yeah, I don't know. The suspense. It's a very suspenseful game. Yeah, what is cricket like? It's the one with the flat bat, right? Where they throw the ball and hit the ground with it. Why do you sit through a lot of games as a kid where you're like, your siblings playing or something like that? Because, like, yeah, I have, like, a similar thing where I don't like, I'm not always happy about, like, live performances, like live music performances, or, like, going and watching, like, a play or those type of things. Because, like, my older brothers and sisters would be in them. So, like, when you're a kid and you're watching, like, Our Town, you know, like 3 nights in a row, it's not fun. Or if your brother's, like, in the orchestra and you're watching, like, the Nutcracker, you know? It's not a fun thing to watch as a kid. It's just like, get me out of here. So yeah, so now, like, you know, anytime someone's like, oh, there's like a play of whatever, you know, we're gonna go watch Wicked or whatever the heck else there is out there. I'm like, yeah, I don't, like, can I eat popcorn and drink soda while I'm doing it? No, I don't want to go. Can I put the play on pause? Stretch out a little bit? No? Okay. You're a little drunk every day, but not that much. Yeah. Not that. I just completely misses the M. Oh, got it. If it rains, I have a cup of tea and I wait for it to stop. Hit the guy! Din, thank you for the raid. What were you up to, Din? Tell us all about it. Am I waving? Yeah. I am right now. I'm just happy I got the cooperative ninjas. What were you playing, Dan? Oh, jeez. Oh, that's Final Fight, yeah. Horrible runs. Oh, sorry. Who are you playing with? Were you doing Cody? The real question is, can you get Cody's punch spam going, or is that like... Because I don't actually think you can 1 credit clear it without punch spamming. You gotta do punch spams, you gotta do backwards jumps. Yeah, Cody, this time you PB'd at 8 credits. That's not bad. Yeah, I mean, like imagine that in the arcades. If you were putting a quarter into the machine, you'd basically have it with like $2. You'd be the coolest kid in the arcade. No one else would be able to do that in the arcade. You made it past level 4 on 1 credit. Yeah. So they're not going bad. This is like way better than last time you were talking about it. It's actually going really good. It just isn't going perfect. That's the only issue you're having. It's not going perfect yet. It actually sounds like you're making improvements. Alex, you think you can do? Someone's done it. People have done the arcade. The Streets 2 arcade, 1 credit. Stage 5 because of Abigail. Yeah. Downhill from there, yeah. How many stages are there? 6? Alright, come on, dude. There we go. Is the arcade tougher than New Era? I mean, I think Streets 2 arcade is set to hardest. What this game would be considered hardest. And you have 3 lives. I think it starts you with 3 lives. That's like sort of default. No, there's no differences in the different versions of Streets Rage 2. Yeah, they're the same. The only difference is is that the console itself. So if you're playing on like a 50 hertz console, it's gonna run slower than if you're playing on a 60 hertz console. So like the American and Japanese consoles are 60 hertz, and then the European consoles are 50 hertz, because that's just the rate that the TVs used to refresh at. Is Belger the, I don't know which one Belger is. The grenade guy's not Belger, right? Rolando. Okay. You have to pay attention a little bit here. Belger's the final boss. That's right. That's right. Okay. Great final boss. I mean, whosever idea it was. Like, final boss, you're gonna fight a guy in a wheelchair. You know? Like, alright. You know? He started it. You don't want to get thrown out a window, don't start it. Okay? That's the beat 'em up code. Yeah, Mania's kind of the way to go. I always kind of advise to play on top difficulty. I think it's actually beneficial to play on top difficulty. Like if your intention is to get to top difficulty, I would just start on top difficulty and just understand that like you're going to get wrecked. It's okay, but at least you'll be used to like how much damage the enemies are doing. You know, what moves the enemies can do, how fast they do it, what timing you need. And it's not like every time you step up you have to relearn all the timing and all that other stuff. It's like, yeah. I feel like one of the more annoying ones for me was Fight and Rage. Because like I would learn Fight and Rage and all the timing and all the moves that the enemies could do. And then you step up in it and all of a sudden it's like totally different. You're almost like playing a different game. I'm gonna silence you guys. Oh, yeah, we're going to 7. We go 7. That's what the new emote is saying, guys. We go 7. Yeah. There we go. There we go. That's what I like to see. You know. Don't make me get all the way to 7 and then I can't see the We Go 7 emote. I'm just saying. You know, that's like getting to 4 elevator and not seeing a Richard Gere anywhere. I get the 4 elevator, I don't see Richard Gere. I feel like Jake Lloyd in Jingle All the Way when Arnold misses his karate tournament thingy. You know, just looking around for like Richard Gere, like, oh, he missed it. Gear always misses like karate tournaments. There we go, Donnie. Yeah, beat him up, Dom. Yeah, if you think you can do it, no death on Mania, go for it, you know. You just gotta prepare yourself that it can take a while, that's all. It's kind of like a no rush thing. Alright, just pulled, yep. That was stupid on my part, okay. Holy cow. You gotta be kidding. Alright, this is gonna be the worst 7 we've ever seen. Oops. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, poor attempt. Oh my gosh, Kevin and Barry never would have put up an attempt like that. I can even think he never even watched the movie. Yeah, that was about as bad as that. That was bad. That was about as bad as it gets. Yeah, that was really bad. Hey, Gordon, how's it going? I hit everyone but the guy in back. That's welcome to the game. Yeah, I mean the only way it gets worse is if I actually die before I even get to the elevator. That's the only way it gets worse. Dying on stage 1 isn't actually that bad. Because it means you only spent like, you know, a couple minutes. But when you get all the way to 7, then biff it before you even get on the elevator, and you need turkey before you even fight the jets, it's like that's like game over time. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Marvel Cosmic Invasion when it comes out. It's actually pretty soon. It comes out the 1st of December. Yeah, we'll get to 7 again. How's it going, Torque Hammer? Yeah, but I'll be playing it. I'll be using that arcade stick when I play it. Oh, uh-oh. I don't know what I was thinking with that one. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Marvel Cosmic Invasion, even if I don't get the no death plays. And then I'll go back to no death plays once I get bored of Cosmic Invasion. They brought a beat 'em up game from the Terrifier movies? What? There's a beat 'em up game from the Terrifier movies? Really? How will I know what day it is? Or do we restart the counter? No, it's just like it works the same way it works any day that I'm taking off. It just stops. The day just, you know, it's just the days that I'm streaming Blaze, no deaths, are the days that I'm streaming Blaze, no deaths. That's all. Ah. I was really hoping to get the guy. Oh, this is where you die, dude. Huh. I think it actually is shorter. I actually can do it faster, I think, if I just wait for Barbin and pull him by himself. But that's probably only if I have the help. Because I think I was still in the 60-second time range. Is it easier to fight Barbin alone? It's easier to fight Barbin alone, but then you just have to wait 20 seconds, you know? And not like, not my strength. Playing games where I don't do anything, not really something I like to do. Yeah, so, I mean, if you've ever seen me play a game that has, like, cutscenes, I never last. I'm just like, nope, get me out of this cutscene. Good. What, 100 pits out with the weight? Ooh. I don't know, I'll have to... I'd have to come up with some, like, 20-second long, you know, little thing that we could do just for the Barbin weight. Ooh, okay. So wait, this is an actual thing that Terrifier actually has like its own beat 'em up game, and it's like Splatterhouse. Boom. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay, good. It's out on all platforms. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the Terrifier movies. Were they good? They don't look good to me. That's the thing about the Terrifier movies. They look like they're just gonna be... It's just bad, but it's super gory, and that's kind of like the appeal. Less good, more gory, yeah. Boom. Second movie's the best one. One of them was good, Raw Dog. How's it going, Raw Dog? What was I thinking? It's so a Blaze problem. How many of them are there? 3? I don't know. It's definitely something like I haven't seen the Megan film either. Is Megan good? They made a second one. It makes you think it's good when they make a second one, but it doesn't always mean the first one was good. But I'm like, if they make a second one, the first one had to be like good, right? Okay. Movie sucks, the game sucks even harder. Din? Yeah, making a second means that the first was, yeah, it made money, not that it was good. Yes. Like, I know that. I know that logically. But logic's overrated, so. Instead, I'm like, I think about it emotionally, you know? Emotionally, if they made a second one, the first one must be good. Emotionally. I'm not going to be thinking about it logically. That's ridiculous. You don't get taxed on games there? What? What kind of a system is that? Yeah, here in America, we get taxed on absolutely everything. We get double taxed on stuff. When you die in America, they tax you. I'm not joking. You get taxed for dying in America. Physical or digitally. Wow. How'd you get away with that? Yeah, we think it's not a joke, Raw Dog. It's not a joke. They do. You get taxed on sugar? Yeah. Well, we get taxed on like everything because there's like they found a way of taxing absolutely everything in America. It's a little bit ridiculous. Oh yeah, anytime you buy something, you're gonna get taxed. Anything you buy, you get taxed on. If you buy a home, depending on what state you're in, they're then going to charge you. So you buy a home, you own the home. You own the home. They're then going to charge you property tax. Just for owning the home, you still have to pay a tax on it. Just for owning it, you pay a tax. It's crazy. And then I'll tell people like, doesn't that sound crazy? You know, like Didn't we become like an independent nation because we didn't like ridiculous taxes? Well, then we're paying ridiculous taxes, and everyone's like, no, like if you don't have property taxes, how are you gonna pay for like schools and all sorts of stuff? And, like, that's just doesn't. I don't know. I just don't go for these ends justify the means conversations. Yeah, you get taxed. You get taxed for breathing. You want to breathe? Give them air. Come on, give them air. Arnold. That's why we had Arnold as governor, because we were getting taxed for breathing and we got sick of it. Arnold came in, now we can breathe. We're gonna give California air. Uh-oh. I don't know what's in that one. I've been getting uppercutted by Donnie a lot. There we go. You get a VPN, switch your location to the UK, and you can avoid the $8 tax. What? No. Does it work like that? There's no way. This is... Jumping too early there. Prepare to dox yourself to our government. We're just talking hypotheticals here, Caddy. We're just talking hypotheticals. There's no law against talking hypotheticals. If you have a UK PSN account or Xbox, no tax, don't know about Steam. Whoa! Gordo. Yeah, Gordo's laying it down for everybody. Is that an actual thing? No wonder why they're trying to get rid of VPNs. If that's an actual thing, I think we just figured out why they're trying to get rid of VPNs. Because people are definitely doing that kind of stuff. When I drive my motorcycle to play with my hand. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, everybody, we're looking for this hand. If you see this hand out there, this guy owes us $127 in toll fees that he hasn't paid. Gosh, that hand looks so familiar. Right now there's like some innocent person in jail because they have your exact hand. Dornall, thank you. Yeah. I pretty much always do baseball. That's what I do. But thank you for the good luck on the runs. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. This is attempt 2. First attempt ended on 7 right before the elevator. I basically had to grab the turkey on 7 elevator before I even got into the jet fight, so I kind of biffed my first run, but this is the second attempt, so we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna have to go full Richard Gere focus mode for elevator. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, you can use VPNs to like switch what region you're in, so you can watch like movies that are like, I don't get the whole region lock thing. I mean, that's something I think they gotta fix on their end. Like if you have a Netflix account and you can't watch a movie because you're in this country or that country, I think that's just ridiculous. And they need to figure out how to fix that. Yeah, the licensing is killing a lot of things. I feel like, you know, because it's like at one point you could get the X-Men arcade game. You can get it on like PlayStation or whatever, and now you can't. And it's like that's just the worst. It really is just the worst. There should just be like, after like 20 years, it should just get unlocked. What? Oh, why is Velvet? Velvet uses Velvet uses his VPN so that he could pay the maximum price on a video game. He switches his region to wherever the tax is the highest, just to show them. I think Stradivarius is officially not sober anymore. Oh, thank you. Oh, that was nice. Oh man. Yep, yabba dog, you know. Noisy boy, that fight ring is all the way down. It's like center of the earth. I got an itchy face for some reason. How's it going, Soulcraft? Oh. How's it going, Beast? Mr. X, the X-Men leader? Patrick Stewart guy? Is that the Mr. X we're talking about? The thing I don't get is the Y twins. Wouldn't they be the X twins? Like, why would their name change? Like, isn't X his, like, last name? They legally changed it, yeah, to Y. How'd they get the blonde hair? You know? Mr. X's hair is dark. I'm all looking through the book. Oh, dark of hair. Dark of hair. Dark of hair. Down the lineage. Blonde of hair. What? Oh, that's actually not bad. Bleach. Yo, Bleach! There we go. So it could be Bleach. It could be that Mr. X was actually a blonde, but he dyed his hair black to make himself look more ominous. I like both of these theories. You break my record. Now I break you. Like, like I break your friend. I need a Harley Davidson headband so I can point at it. Why those guys became friends so fast, I will never know. Those guys became friends real fast and got real close for no reason, even though there was a good chance they were going to have to fight each other. And Jean-Claude was real mad that some other guy got to beat up his friend and it wasn't him who got to beat up his friend. Yeah, Professor X's evil brother. It's all tied in. It's all tied in. I might get hit here. How's it going, McQuitzel? They bonded over the Karate Arcade game, don't you remember? Yeah, that's just it. You add video games to the mix. Instant friendships. Beast, you think that's crazy? You should look up who Jesse Ventura is. Yeah, it's Or if you watch, there's a movie called The Naked Gun, and there's a character in it named O.J. Simpson, and you should look that guy up. you think it's crazy? If you think someone playing in the NFL is crazy, you should look up that guy. That guy also played in the NFL. It was actually crazy. Bromance at first sight, yeah. Fanfic, we're writing the fanfic for the bromance. As terrible as it is, that's what AI is going to be doing. You're basically going to be like, all right, like make me Bloodsport, but instead of having like what's his face win, you have Harley Davidson guy win, and then him and Jean-Claude fight at the end, and that's the end fight. Is those two fighting at the end? But you still need the end to end in the hospital. You know, you still got to end it in the hospital with a Harley Davidson guy in the hospital bed. But him and Jean-Claude are still friends. You know, so it's like Jean-Claude puts him in the hospital, but they're still friends. And then AI will like make the movie for you. That's where we're headed. And you can watch that. And you can be like, I want to see Back to the Future, but with that other dude who was supposed to be in it. Not like Michael J. Fox, the other guy. And then it'll make that movie for you. You see, a nice guy for my daughter to marry. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Every once in a while, I'll just put on all the like Norm Macdonald Weekend Update O.J. Simpson jokes that he used to do. Okay. Uh-oh. Double O. Shoot. Ah. Oh no. Oh dear. It just keeps getting worse and worse. No. Okay. Holy cow. I don't know how he missed me. This is not good. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're in it. Okay. Let's go, Mr. Enforcer. You're a little early on it, Zatsy. A little early on it. Ugh. We're not going 7 quite yet, but we're very close to it. Alright, 2 more sections. Oh. Okay, boss time. Alright. Now you can do it. We're going to 7. Just gonna silence you guys so we can focus. Hopefully this mess it up. Yes, just as Kevin and Perry go large, we go 7. That's just it, you know? Just the perfect thing. Thank you, Azatsu. Yes. It's nothing like going to 7. There just really isn't anything like it. Turbo Nixer, how goes? Oh, thanks for the good luck. Yeah. You do mean good luck on this 7, right? On this one? Okay. Okay. Ah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta just throw forward specials. Sorry. I wasn't throwing forward specials there, and I really need to just be doing that. Yeah, that last jet was just a punk. You're going to LA to live? You're gonna be living in LA, Turbo? Or are you just visiting? Oh, sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I was going Pyro Hedge, yeah. Yeah, if that last jet kind of cooperated a little bit more. Who's emote? I don't have an emote that plays with its belly. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Are these attempts smoother than my first max no death attempts? I mean, I was already pretty good with max. It was smoother than my Axel attempts, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, I don't remember how many times I had gotten through 7 in practice with Axel, but it wasn't as much, I don't think, as I've gotten through with Blaze at this point. Uh-oh. It didn't work. I'm gonna die on Jack. Yay. Bad banana bad. How's it going? Good lick on the runs, Anthopants. Oh my gosh, what kind of a monster would say something like that to me? That's not a typo either. That is not a typo. I've seen typos in my day. Let me tell you something right now. That is not a typo. That is the most intentional spelling of a word I have ever seen. Anyway, good to see you, bad banana. Sorry about that. Sorry. Obviously it was a typo. Yeah, when you shut up at the stream, yes. It was sober, yeah. Not so much anymore, that's okay. Oh, jeez. Come on. Get it together. I'm not gonna make it out of here. You don't want to make me laugh? No? Oh, it's actually throwing down the characters here. There's Jack and then Electra. It makes me play wrong. Yeah, you're gonna shut up so I don't play. Yeah, because I'm playing bad. Clean. Some clean. See, look at this. Look at all that wait time, you know? Yeah, I think it is a little bit faster doing it this way. Because I wasn't even using specials, and I still got it done in the high 57s. And last time when I just pulled everybody, I think I was in the low 50s. So, I think I would go even faster. Yeah. You don't like the change toward memory? It wasn't too new, but yeah, it's kind of a common thing people do. Because they'll just pull Barb in by himself. But I usually don't do it because then I gotta wait, you know? And I'm a man of action. Whoa, you got that much health left? Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh. Boom, baby. Yeah, I should have just been throwing forward specials on those ninjas on 7 and just... Yeah, now we kind of know better. You almost have to be doing it. You're just not going to get through the ninja section unless you're throwing those forward specials on them. Is there such thing as an apple-only run? No. I mean, somebody could decide that they wanted to do that, like, no turkeys, and they just grab apples, but I mean, you may as well just do a no food run if you're going to do that, because 7 elevator is the really hardest part, and that's where, like, that's where a turkey is. So if you're doing an apples only, you can't grab the turkey on 7 elevators. So you may as well just do the no food run. Yeah, it would be almost the exact same level of difficulty. Apples and death will be your only life. Yeah, you're never. It's like Turbo in reverse. Is Turbo, are you still doing the no death runs, or are those still on hold? Oh. It's usually around 11 my time, which it is now. It's like 11:05. I definitely feel that it's closing in on the end of my day. Okay. There we go. Uh-oh. Can I get on it? No? Okay. No death right now? Ah, yes. Just no streets for now, yeah. Oh, jeez. Are you done moving, or are you still moving? Sorry, I'm asking. Bringing out all the questions for you. Oh. So the process movie, you're going to be settled on Tuesday. Okay. Yeah. Nice and nestled. Nice and nestled in on Tuesday. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Oh. Uh-oh. Worked out. Yeah. I ended up watching National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I've seen it before, but I like watching it. Yeah, I saw that one. I saw Elf. I'm trying to think of what other good Christmas movies there are. It's like I've seen Scrooged so far this year. I've seen Scrooged. I've seen Die Hard. Christmas Vacation, Elf. There's Home Alone. That's a Christmas movie. Let's see. I haven't seen A Christmas Story yet, but sometimes that one, like I like that movie, A Christmas Story, but it's hard to watch. You know what I mean? It's just, it's a hard one to watch. Lethal Weapon's Christmas movie. Yeah. It's kind of like, it's not a Christmas movie by genre, but it's a movie that the best time to watch Lethal Weapon and Die Hard is during Christmas time. That's kind of the way I like to think about it. It's like you know, it's like Nightmare Before Christmas, where you could be like, maybe that's not like a Christmas movie. Maybe it's a Halloween movie. Or maybe it is a Christmas movie. But either way, the best time to watch it is either Christmas or Halloween. Where's my sword? No, no, that was like a missed opportunity in this game. That when the eggs explode, nothing comes out of them. Like it would have been cool if like something came out of one of them. Oops. What? Gauzias should come out of the eggs. That's not a bad idea. Like knife Gauzias or something like that. Just like kind of like popping out. They have that like one animation where the signal jumps out of the doorway. So you could have that animation in the when the eggs explode, having a Gauzia just pop out. Well, Zamza comes from the ceiling. Normal Gauzia's a larval form. Maybe it's just Gauzia's like, it's just like the Gauzia head and arms. No legs on the Gauzias. And they just crawl towards you. Like, they're not fully formed yet. Okay, let's have to see what I can get done in this 4. About 7s today. There's always like the Santa Claus with Tim Allen, but I'm not a huge fan of that movie. I guess I could watch it. Yeah, in the arcade. In the third floor on the arcade. Yeah, it's written better too, instead of like with the Roman numerals. Okay. Ah, that sucks. Sorry, everybody. Yeah. Abadidi is dangerous. That's all she wrote. I'm gonna find someone to raid. See if anyone's raging tonight. Who's Utopia Bird? Someone's on. Someone's playing Streets 4. Okay. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna raid Utopia Bird. We're gonna keep the rage going. Everybody jump in on it. Everybody jump. Everybody jump. Big jumps. Full jump all the way in. Big jumps.